Hello, cast members and friends. Azadeh here, your 2023 CAPS BC president for another month or so. I hope your month of November has been going great. I want to start off by giving a big thanks to all of our members and guests who came out to our last in-person event at the Surrey Golf Club. It was such a terrific day of learning and inspiration. In fact, here's a short video that captured the energy of the day.
Spin, run, and no fear. So fear. We're on the atmosphere.
Yeah! Engage, I'll light the fire, inspire and engage.
So fun. Thank you again for those beautiful flowers, Tanya. I'm so proud to welcome 6 new members to our CAPS BC family who attended our last event. Please help me to give a big welcome to Pete, Tanya, Terry, Sarah, Jennifer, and Vera. We can't wait to get to know you better and be a contribution to your growing business. Thank you for joining. Now, a quick update on the events that are going on. The CAPS BC Mastermind is still in effect. The session on November 21st will be canceled because there's a Unity event happening at the same time. We will be making up for this by scheduling an extra session on December 19. So there are 2 sessions left, Tuesday, December 5 and 19 at 4 to 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It is open to all CAPS members across the country. It is free of charge. So if you are interested in joining the last 2 masterminds, please email Tanya Steele at tansteele@gmail.com. The next Unity event organized by our national team is happening on Tuesday, November 21st at 4 to 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Zoom. We are featuring Tariq Abdel Latif, who will be speaking on how to source government funding for your Canadian projects. If you want to learn how to gain insights on searching and assessing government funding opportunities at municipal, provincial, and federal levels, this event is for you. It is free for all CAPS members, $87 for guests. And if you want to sign up, please follow the email that you received from CAPS National. Now, the CAPS annual convention is just a few weeks away. It's happening on December 10, 11, 12 at Quebec City. It is hands down my most absolute favorite event of the year. I can't wait to get together with the rest of our CAPS community and see what everybody's up to, let alone discover this magical city that's Quebec City. I've personally never been, and also be inspired by a stellar lineup of speakers that the organizers have worked really, really hard to put together. So if you're still on the fence about attending, I say just do it. I promise you, this will be my personal 5th convention in the 5 years that I've been a member, or almost 5 years that I've been a member. So I promise you, you will not regret it. It is a jam-packed 3 days that are full of fun, connection, learning, and just a certain magic that happens when you're there in person. So if you want to sign up, go on to canadianspeakers.org/convention. I had a new member reach out to me for advice about attending her very first convention. And here's what I shared with her. I shared that what works for me is to set an intention before going to convention. And so I'm sharing that with you. For those of you who are going, what is it that you want to work on in 2024? What is a particular challenge that's in your business or something in particular that you really want to learn from your speaking colleagues, so that you come to this convention with that level of focus? That's how you're going to lean in and really listen for the things that you need. Because let me tell you, it's really easy to get overwhelmed by all of the information that's going to be shared with you in these 3 days. So if you come with a level of focus where you're like, yeah, these are the things I want to work on, that way you're going to know which breakout sessions to go to, which meet the expert to go to. Really lean in for the keynote speakers who are speaking on the main stage. So that is my advice, whether you've been going for 1 year or 10 years or however long. And so I'd love to hear from you after the convention, how that went for you. Now, if you were at our last in-person event, you heard me talk about our new alliance with NSA. So NSA stands for National Speakers Association. If you have never heard of them, it's the American version of CAPS. And so CAPS BC has created an NSA West Coast Alliance with the chapters in Seattle, Portland, LA, and San Francisco. So now we have this alliance where we get to go to each other's events at a member fee. So if you look at the body of the copy in the newsletter, you'll see all of the dates that are available from now onwards. I don't have all the dates for the new year, but I will have them just, as the months go on. So you'll get updates on those, but just so you know what's coming up, NSA Northwest, which is the Seattle chapter, they have an event on December 27th. They haven't decided whether that one is hybrid or in person. There's an in-person event on Saturday, February 10th. I really want to go to that one. So if there's more of you, we can jump in a car and drive down to Seattle. Let's make a day of it, because, hey, do you remember that 4 of the Seattle members, NSA members, came to our last event? That was super cool. It was just really great to have them in the room. And I think we should just do the same thing to create this momentum and connection. Portland's events are January 6th. That's a hybrid event. So for those of you who want to attend online, that's possible, as well as March 11. That's also a hybrid event. LA is having their next event on December 28th. And then for San Francisco, they don't have any other events for the rest of the year. And so we'll just wait to hear back from them for 2024. The coupon you want to use is West Coast Alliance, so that you register at the member rate, $25 US. Shout out to Chris Hardwick, who attended the Seattle event this past weekend. Good on you, my friend, for taking up this opportunity. I really look forward to hearing from you and seeing what kind of nuggets you walked away with and new relationships that you created. Really, really great that you went down. And then lastly, I want to just say thank you so much for listening to all these videos that I've been creating for almost 2 years. I got one more to go next month. But for now, I'm just going to say thank you. I can't wait to see some of you in person in Quebec City soon. And for those of you who can't make it, I'll do my best to do a little recap at the next month's message, so you can get a taste of what happened at convention and what are some of the things that got shared. And just before I leave you, the next CAPS BC social that will be happening is on Sunday, December 18. And so just mark that in your calendars. It's just a social. We're probably doing bowling. We don't have the details yet. We're trying to figure out what to do for those folks who are in Vancouver, the folks who are in Victoria, and the folks who are in Kelowna. So more on that soon. Just so you know, it's happening on the Sunday before all of the Christmas shenanigans begin. So thank you, my friends, for listening, and I will talk to you soon.